Hello and welcome to, me jumping on a bandwagon, basically. So, a lot of like Star Citizen streamers and YouTubers are currently talking about Star Atlas and like when, because like there's a bunch of people that are asking on Spectrum, like when is Star Citizen gonna sell NFTs? So, yeah, let's talk about that. I'm just gonna roll the intro and the main topic here is gonna be, is Star Atlas gonna be a Star Citizen killer, or is it gonna be something completely different?
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Grumpy,
Alright, so you probably already heard about Star Atlas, that like some people are calling it a scam, some people are calling it a fucking second coming of Christ, and I'm gonna stay somewhere in between, but I'm gonna lean towards scam. Here's why. First off, there's still no game. You can currently see like a trailer and some gameplay footage. And when I say gameplay, it's like under quotations, because like this is not actual gameplay footage. Like there is currently no game. This is just like done in like, I don't know, like a 3D fucking model in a hangar, and that's it. Like, come on, this is not gonna be gameplay footage. Also, there's a trailer, but I'm gonna play it in a second. But like, you gotta know one thing, like, these are the leaderboards right now, because people are spending a lot of money on this game, if you can even call it a game. Yet, like, top player, the fucking usernames are not working. Like, username gameplay is not there yet. Like, what? How can you check if this is an actual person? You can't, because he just has a code, and that's it. He doesn't have a fucking username. Yet, people have been spending, apparently, people have been spending a lot of money on this game. And apparently, from what we know, somebody bought a ship that costs $40,000. Now, what you need to understand about this game is that it is based on like NFTs or non-fungible tokens. I'm not really like that into it, because I have a friend that's trying to get me to like make art piece, like a movie with like music and sound effects, etc., etc. I would be doing the music and he would be doing the video portion of it, and like sell it as NFT so we can get rich or die trying. But like, I'm not into it, because that's too weird for me, and I have like some opinions about the NFTs, but like, I'm not gonna talk about those now. But what you need to know about this, because everything is based on cryptocurrencies, and everything is like, when you try to get the game, you don't get the game, but you connect your cryptocurrency wallet to the game. That's how it works. Like, if you wanna log in, well, yeah, maybe you're not gonna get a username, but at least you're gonna connect your wallet to the fucking game, which is just like, ooh, that's so fucking ridiculously terrible and scammy. Oh, did I call it a game? Well, yeah, if you consider this a game at all, because like, the only thing that you can do right now is buy ships, buy food, buy resources and ammunition, and maintain those. So you need to keep on like spending money on a weekly basis on those ships that you can't even pilot, you can't even do anything with them. But yeah, you are gonna click on the thing, and apparently they're gonna go like on expeditions, from what I understand. Now, since this game is based on cryptocurrencies, that means that that ship that was bought for like $40,000 can tomorrow cost $100,000, or it can cost 50 cents. And that is just how cryptocurrencies work, right? So You can buy the NFTs, yes. You also, like there is a like play to earn portion of this so-called game where you play under quotations and you earn money. So yeah, that's cool, but that money that you earn is also like in cryptocurrencies. So what you made today may tomorrow be a $500, or it may be just like $5, or it's like it could completely deflate and it could be pretty much nothing. The next thing that's like also scammy to me is that this game is called a Metaverse. Metaverse of what? Is it gonna have systems? Is it gonna be Earth 2? Is it gonna be like just one planet, more planets? No, apparently there's gonna, because like there's 3 races, so there's basically gonna be like at least 3 systems, right? But is it gonna be PvP? Is it gonna be PvE? Is it gonna be a strategy? Is it gonna be an MMORPG like Diablo, or like a top-down fucking game? Is it gonna be a platformer? What is it gonna be? Oh, it's made in Unreal 5, so it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's gonna be just like Star Citizen is. Maybe it's gonna have ship interiors. Maybe it's gonna have epic fucking battles. Maybe, but probably not, because, well, Star Citizen is not done yet. And why do you think that Star Citizen is not done yet? 10 years in production. 10 years, $500 million. And why do you think that it is not done yet? Well, so White Knights will tell you that like it's a pre-alpha, and they actually, like CAG actually started to work on the game like a couple of years ago. Like 10 years ago they were just like trying out things, but like just a couple of years ago they actually started working on it. That's not true. The truth is that the production of Star Citizen started way back in 2011, so way before the Kickstarter, so they could show something on the Kickstarter. It wasn't just like 3D animations like you can see right now. There was an actual like Hornet that was made. It's not the same Hornet as it is right now, but yeah, they were working on it. And as they got more money, they like changed some of the ideas, and they like we had at some point we had like 200 solar systems and stuff like that, but they settled on something that can actually be done. But it is not done yet. And it was not done because of a bunch of reasons, but one of the reasons was, and still is, that the current technology cannot handle a game of that scale. And yes, I've said it. We are still waiting on server meshing in Star Citizen. Why is that? A bunch of games have server meshing right now, but Star Citizen still doesn't. And Star Citizen has servers of 50 people, which are stable when they are working only when there's like 30 people tops on them. Now, if there was just one planet, it would be working. It would be working much better. But when you introduce more and more things, more and more different things, that's basically why we have the same bunkers everywhere. That's basically why we have the same stations everywhere, that like built just from the building blocks that are, and they're pretty much the same. They're all pretty much the same. And that kind of game cannot be run on a server right now. Maybe with server meshing, we will see at some point, maybe when CAG actually develops it. But until then, it is safe to say that the current technology cannot support a game of that scale. Imagine having server cap at like 10 people. And in Star Citizen, of course. And when they introduce the reflections, whenever a guy sees a reflection it's gonna be another render of the game. So that's basically gonna be like 20 people. So scale it up to 50 or 200 or I don't know how many people. Yeah, that's gonna crash servers. Those things are one of the things that could crash servers. The other things could be just like variety. If you have the same model everywhere, yeah, that's gonna run stable. But if you introduce more and more models or more and more different bunkers and stuff like that, yeah, those things could potentially crash servers and make them basically unplayable, because servers still need to run all of those different places. But if the places are basically the same everywhere, it's easier. It's the same thing with animations. It's the same thing with cockpits or MFDs inside of them. It is basically the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is that what CAG accomplished so far is pretty amazing, but it is built around the current technology. And that's like every game has that issue. But you do need, as a developer, you do need to make a lot of compromises to make a game of like Star Citizen scale to work for everyone, basically. And we still don't have that. But maybe at some point with like the evolution of technology, maybe we will get something that resembles what they promised that we're gonna get. But 11 minutes in the video and I still didn't tell you if Star Atlas is gonna kill Star Citizen. Yes, I did not, because the topic is complicated, to say the least. But you gotta see the guys that are working, like their website, the Star Atlas website is amazing. You gotta check it out. Like that's exactly how you make a fucking website. This is just fucking amazing. Kudos to that. But we're still gonna talk about this. But you can go to the section of their like team, or you can see the people that are in their team, and you can see that like the chief executive officer has LinkedIn, but he doesn't have a LinkedIn. Also the website is too fucking bright for me, but yeah. Okay, let's check Danny Floyd, which is the chief product officer. LinkedIn. Okay. Chief Product Officer, Star Atlas, about... okay. What? Okay, he worked in EA, character art, animation, environment art, concept artists. Okay. Basically the same thing. It doesn't say here. Multi-chain ventures. Multi-chain... is this because blockchain? Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but I think that like multi-chain ventures is gonna be something that has something to do with like NFTs. But he graduated on the traditional visual art study, and that guy is the chief product officer. Okay, chief technology officer. Let's see him. His name is Jacob Floyd. Oh. Are they maybe brothers? Okay. Oh, I can actually see. What is this? Well, if you guys can read this, if you can understand this, that would be fucking amazing. But I'm not seeing what he did here. Cryptocurrency / icons. Okay. Next guy. Chief Revenue Officer. Let's see where he worked. Where did he work? He currently works in like Star Atlas, okay, of course. But volunteer experience? Board member of Breakaway Cycling Incorporated? Okay. He is a cyclist. That's good. I should probably ride my bicycle. I'm gonna do that like once we hit summer. But I don't know, like, let's see what do they have more here. Product lead, the design lead. Okay. He has, what is this? His website? Yeah, it's his website apparently. Okay, so he was working on, what is this? Was he working on like fucking mobile games? Okay, amazing. Let's see the next guy, vehicle art director. No. We need something that has to do anything. Like, first off, like, there's not enough people here. Like, this is, like, what is this? Fucking 50 people, maybe? But let's see someone that, like, has anything to do with, like, gameplay. Director of operations, head of finance, okay, I don't care. Senior game developer, John Soller. John Soller, if I'm pronouncing that right, he was making Nintendo DS games, cell phone titles, 4X, what? Unreleased games, and now onto blockchain game development. So let's see what he actually did. Work experience, Solar Chain Games owner. Okay. Red Meat Games programmer. Okay. He did Operation Tango. Never heard of it. EA Canada, software engineer 2, Pogo Games. Okay. HTML5. Star Wars Rise to Power Android. Simpson Android. So that's what's his. He's John senior game developer. Gameplay engineers do not have any LinkedIn's or anything. Concept designer, I don't care about concept. Like you can see that they have a lot of those, but like game developers, nah, we don't need those. We just need concepts and we need fucking animations and that's it. Yeah, concept is under product, by the way. So yeah, you can see why this is really sketchy to me, because like, yeah, they are just making money off of nothing, basically. And I saw that a bunch of those guys that are like in the head, let me see, I'm not sure which one, they are like deep into weed business. Yeah, CXO, Cannabis Hemp Exchange. So there was one more guy that got like, oh, this guy is a visionary. One more guy that got recommended because he was doing like great in weed business. Just go to their website and you're gonna see that. But the chief executive officer, the CEO, page not found. Not scammy at all. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that this whole thing is a complete fucking scam and you should not buy into it. The only guys that could make profit of cryptocurrencies are the guys that bought them first and the guys that are promoting those. You have a bunch of like small YouTubers and some bigger YouTubers that are probably getting paid to promote Star Atlas, so the cryptocurrency of Star Atlas like rises, so people can like invest fast and see that like, yeah, I'm gaining money, I'm doing something with my life actually. But once it's obvious that it's a complete fucking scam, the whole system crashes, the developers leave, and yeah, there's no game, there's no nothing, and you lost your money. And you don't want to do that. So my suggestion is not to invest into this. But can this destroy Star Citizen? Of course not. This is not a game. This is nothing. This is a trailer, and that's it. Like, it's, you already saw that they have a bunch of concept artists, and that's it. Like, yeah, it's not gonna touch Star Citizen. What it can do, though, is that it could make CAG try to go in that direction. And if they try that, well, it could potentially kill CAG and Star Citizen as a game. And like, when I say if they go in that direction, there's like two things that they could do when like they see that it actually like works, under quotations, of course. First off, they can rise the fucking prices of ships to like $40K, to fucking $5,000, $10,000 per a single ship. They're probably not gonna rise the prices of the ships that we currently have, but they could potentially release an overpowered fucking $10,000 ship. And that could happen. I know that they were trying and they were thinking about that, but if they do that, that's gonna kill the game. If they try to like sell food for real money, if they try to sell any kind of resources or any land or anything for real money, that could potentially kill the game, because nobody would in their right mind invest into that. So they would like bring the community to an even smaller number, because like 3 million people that are playing Star Citizen, well, they're not really playing, we just have 3 million accounts. That's not enough. Like, successful games have like 10 or more million players playing the game. But if they release a ship that costs like $8 or $10 or whatever $1,000 that you can only get for real money, well, that is gonna be a game changer, badum tush, because like that's gonna completely destroy Star Citizen if they go down that route, of course. I hope they don't. But the current state of CAG and their ship sales is that, like, there's no reason to release another Gladius or another ship that is pretty much like Gladius. There's no reason to release another ship that is basically performs basically the same as a Sentinel. There's no reason to release another ship that performs like an Ion. They like from now on they're just gonna release more and more overpowered ships. They're probably gonna nerf after release, but they are still gonna be exceptional at what they do. And that's a bit scammy to me, of course, because I still don't get, like, why are people paying $700 for a string of code and a 3D model that everybody can get. But if those ships can be bought in the game for a reasonable amount of time spent in the game, well, then yeah, it's not pay to win, it's like pay to progress faster. Okay, but if the only way for you to own a land, and I know that they actually tried this, if the only way for you to own the land that you're gonna like claim is by paying for it, well, no, CAG, that's not gonna happen. If they make the privateer, because you can claim the land with the privateer, if they make it only a like pay to have ship, well, yeah, that's obviously gonna be fucking broken, and that's gonna piss off a bunch of people. Of course, the whales are gonna fucking love it. Of course, the white knights are gonna fucking love it. But what you need to understand is that the whales and the white knights are maybe the loudest people in this community, but like they do not have like strength in numbers. They are outnumbered by people like you and me that didn't spend a lot of money on this game. Although I must say that I know a bunch of whales that have spent like $10,000 and more on this game, and most of them are like quality people which like are completely reasonable, and they understand what's happening with Star Citizen. They understand that why the project is being so fucking delayed, and they understand what's happening with Squadron 42, and they know that this project is being mismanaged since the very first day. But the people, the whales that do not understand that and that are completely unreasonable, well, I can see them investing into Star Atlas, trying to be like one of the first investors, and then like yeah, Star Citizen could potentially lose those people because they are gonna lose a lot of money on Star Atlas when it fucking breaks down. And it will break down because the only thing that is actually holding Star Atlas from breaking down is this. The videos that are posted by like these people. That's like the CEO, co-founder. Okay. This guy and this guy and this guy that says that the rewards are crazy. Why? Yeah, like those are the people that are like propelling Star Atlas into like a game. They're just like why I am going all in on Star Atlas Metaverse. Wow. Like when they when their voices get overpowered by mine and people like me, you can watch the Big Fry videos on Star Atlas and you will understand. When that happens, you will, if you invested in this game, you will lose a lot of money because yeah, the whole fucking cryptocurrency is based around like fluctuations basically, and when it fluctuates downwards, that's when you lose a lot of money. And you will lose a lot of money because like people are not stupid. Like this game cannot happen. Like it's a great fucking dream. I would love to play a game like this. That's why I'm playing Star Citizen. But like Star Citizen didn't happen for like 10 years. So why would like Star Atlas happen like this? There's no fucking point or reason. Like if you have any reason within you, you would understand that this game is not gonna happen. Like there is no way that this could happen. And you can quote me on this. Like maybe in 10 years, if they have enough money, but at that point you can basically call it a scam, because like the whole fucking system is scammy. And yeah, that's like why people are calling Star Citizen a scam, because like yeah, 10 years in development and still nothing of, well, nothing, basically nothing of what they promised that they're gonna give us, and delays and then delays and then delays. This game, fucking Star Atlas, doesn't even have a fucking username thing. Like you can't even have a customized username. I can go there, I can link my wallet to the game, I can spend money, but I can't be called Grumpy Eye. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's not a game. You can release all the fucking trailers you want to, but that's not gonna happen. Like, for anyone with like a small amount of like nerves in the brain, yeah, it's obvious that it is a scam, and that's it. So why am I not calling Star Citizen a scam? Because there's actually a kind of a product. You can actually play it. So to me, it's not a scam. And I know that some people are working their asses off, but sometimes, or most of the times, that is not enough because there's not enough people working on it, etc, etc, etc. I don't want to prolong the video. So yeah, like as I've said already, when I like compared Star Citizen to a bunch of other games that are gonna be like somewhat of like contenders to Star Citizen, still Star Citizen is the only game that could kill Star Citizen. Star Atlas is not gonna touch it. But if this project, if Star Citizen continues to be mismanaged, and if they continue with the trend of selling cutty steals for like an unpleasant or obnoxious amount of money, well, then yeah, this project or Star Citizen is gonna fail too, because Star Atlas is, it's gonna fail in like a couple of years. Nobody's gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be a complete fucking disaster, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and a big thanks to all my patrons that are supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. I love you, and if you want to become a patron, there's a link down in the video description, and you can click on it and you can send me some money. I think it's better than like spending money on either of those games for like overpriced pieces of fucking 3D models and a code of string. But yeah, if you don't want to, of course, I mean, I get it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space. And also, Star Atlas is a scam. I mean, subscribe. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.